unlocking your holistic success with the power of emotional intelligence. Hello and welcome to this very important video for your holistic success. What is emotional intelligence? You might have heard about it 100 times. Now, as experts say, EI or emotional intelligence is your ability to understand, express, manage your emotions effectively, as well as to understand and influence the emotions of others well. Why it is critical? Because it impacts your professional and personal success a great deal, as much as affecting your relationships, your decision making, overall well being, and leadership. You name it, and EI has a role to play there. Now, why it is critical? Experts also say that 85 to 90% of your success is dependent on EI, way higher than even IQ or any other thing that you think of. Now, it is critical, we know. The world needs people who are emotionally intelligent. But how can you develop your emotional intelligence skill? Here, I'm giving you 5 simple but really powerful steps to develop your very, very strong EI. Let's get started then. First is self awareness. You have to be aware about yourself first before you go anywhere. What does that mean? Imagine you are in a meeting, but because of something, you saw something, somebody said something, it happens in our office, at home. And what happens? You are not happy. Something just irritated you, and you are like getting angry. So, one option is you feel impulsive, you let that anger expand, and then what would happen? The other option is you take a pause, you take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is it me? Does it really the thing I should be doing? And you get back to your normal state, the cool, calm, and composed state. That's self awareness for you. Research says that the more successful people have a higher level of self awareness. No marks for guessing. That's so true. So start your self awareness journey today by practicing mindfulness. Meditation is amazingly powerful. How to do it? We may cover it in one of our upcoming videos, but just for your reference, 10 minutes of breath meditation can help you raise your self awareness level a great deal. Yes, you become more aware, you get more in control of the situation, and therefore you live a better life. Now, the second step is self control. Imagine there is a project, the deadline is coming close, calls are coming in, emails are piling, and stress level is skyrocketing. One option is you get bogged down, you feel irritated, frustrated, and you're not able to find out the exit route. The other option is you get into mindfulness meditation. You go for a walk, you listen to something soothing. There are so many things to do. The point is, are you into self control? Are you practicing it? It's all about practice. It doesn't happen overnight. Research proves that those who have higher self regulation, they make better leaders. They exhibit higher levels of success. Again, it will happen. Now, the third step is empathy. It's about listening to others actively, showing that you care, and trying to help rather than just brushing off somebody's problem. You are working with your colleagues in a project and you find somebody who's not in a good state of mind, looks unhappy and sad. One is that option that you move away. What is it for me? I can just move away, focus on my thing. I have my own life. No. You say, no, not at all. You go there, you listen to her actively, try to understand and offer solution. That's empathy for you. Studies prove that empathetic bosses, empathetic leaders, empathetic colleagues become more productive, they get higher job satisfaction, and they generate a lot of loyalty and following. Number four is social skills. Yes, imagine you enter meetings. Yes, you participate in gatherings, social events, office events, and you are like, you come and you listen actively, give attention, and quickly strike up engaging conversations, impressive conversations, and leave lasting positive impression. That social skills, advanced, impactful social skills in action. How do you develop them? The most critical piece here is the art of persuasion. If you just develop this craft of persuasion, your public speaking, your presentation, all those skills get a massive boost automatically. What do I mean by this? I mean that there are three principles of persuasion. And in fact, principles of persuasion are important, but you need to understand that the ability to influence others positively, or whichever way people do it for, whatever reason they have. Your ability to influence others is the biggest ability that you can have. And a lot of persuasion happens all around us, whether it is the politicians or it is the business leaders or it is, various practitioners or you yourself. No matter what you do, you sometime, somewhere try to convince others with your ideas and emotions, your thoughts and opinions. That's persuasion. So if you consciously learn this art of persuasion, you can become really, really effective. Now, there are three things here: ethics, logic, and emotions. And you know it. Beyond ethics, beyond logic, it is the emotions that strike the audience the deepest and the most. And that's why emotional intelligence is so critical, so crucial. So try to practice this. Try to include this in your daily task or set of things that you do. I'm telling you, you will see a marked difference in the way people perceive you and the impact you create. All right, then, we get to the fifth and the final step in our quest to become great emotionally intelligent individuals, and that is continuous learning. We have to keep on sharpening ourselves because the time is changing so fast, the technology is changing so fast. Yes, the only thing that's permanent, as they say, is change. How do you do that? Reading a good book, participating in a training or skill building workshop, or just having somebody give you an honest feedback and you seriously working on it and getting better. Anything that you do that adds fuel to your emotional intelligence skill, you must do it. Even the most successful people, even those who are over 70 years, 80 years, for example, Warren Buffett, one of the more successful people ever, he still reads so much because he knows that he needs to stay relevant. He needs to be there at the top. As I say, reaching the top is difficult, but staying there is even more difficult. So never ever lose sight of it. Get into continuous learning and ensure that your emotional intelligence skill keeps getting that boost. So, with this, we have all 5 steps to EI covered. I'm sure you found it useful, but it will be really useful when you put it into action. Start it today, and you will definitely see a big difference in your life and see holistic success coming your way very fast. All the best and keep shining.